Here we go.
There we go. There we go.
Here we
Right
go.
here, right now. It's gonna be a good fight.
I'm excited, man. EU2 versus EU1. There's a lot of
There's a lot of bragging rights that go into this fight.
yeah. I mean, EU2 versus EU1. You never. It's always a funny thing to see. It's like NA2 versus NA3, right? Now we have the merge. We'll see how it all rocks out.
See how this goes.
I have to remember. So let's see. Let's see what I line. A Vassal Longbowman. Please don't tell me this is real. I'm seeing a lot of Vassals. You seen this, Mag?
I do see some vassals,
Oh, I'm
but
seeing
with Vassal
Vassals.
Longbowmen, with the recent like buff that they've had, not like super recent, but like the accuracy buff, they're pretty good. They're just annoying. But
I
most
think.
heroes, could dive them.
Well, I'm thinking they're gonna use them to kill specialty if they do end up bringing the Vassals. I'm seeing a lot of Vassals, so I'm
Yeah, that might
some
be their
questionable
specialty.
play. I mean, the other side has decided no archers, which is more up my alley, just from playing in CBR and now getting to cast it. Um, I don't know about the vassal play. I mean, if they're gonna pick out specialty with it and ball boys and shield, I mean, could be a good play. I don't know. It's gonna be a very, very weird one to see how this
Yeah,
all goes down, especially with monks in play. I know we've normally banned units in CBR before they've give them like a week, but I guess we're not really gonna ban out the new units. I know there's some. I saw the bans. I don't get to remember them. So there's a lot of vassals for EU1 coming out. I
I'm
have
not
some
gonna lie.
questions about it. Um,
I'm seeing the defenders with a lot of short swords and a couple long swords, some maul players. They got some DBs on there.
so to bring you into the loop on this too, Meg, it's not like traditional CBR rules where you only get, or CBL rules where you only get 3 deaths. Um,
Hmm.
hero killing is very important to get through, but I mean, I don't know. I don't know, man. We'll see how it works out. Oh, I gotta remember how I go up and down in this.
Z?
Z? No, that's the scrolling on people. It's been a while. Well,
How do you look up?
I know it's been a while. I need Zell to teach. Oh, it's R.
E,
It's
E.
R. It's R.
Oh,
R,
oh,
R
R.
to go up. I need to turn my
Uh,
speed up a bit more. There we go. So it looked like we have. They're defending the mini castle. They're gonna try and take down bridge with the stock arty. I don't know if
looks
that's
like
gonna be the play. And here comes a
yeah,
Trev raining in from the attackers. Looks like they're going for the wall pressure.
yeah. It looks like they're gonna try to get up on that wall and try to get that supply point. Maybe even push off that and go to B right away. See a lot of wolf boys up here from the defender side.
I mean, it's a good play if you want to hold the walls out, right? You know, it just forces them not to be able to climb. It looks like they don't want to slam the battering ram into it either. Little questionable. They might be doing it now. No, no, they just want to keep fighting. There's a pick off of someone. Looks like the defenders get a free pick right there. Other than this, it looks like they're also going to go for the breach takedown, open up the gate, and land far Tabarite Tower.
Nice little double piece right there. 2 heroes down. It looks like they're gonna give up on that bridge push. It looks like the defenders have definitely pushed them off and just kind of keep them at bay from getting up on ladders.
Yeah, it's an interesting strat to say the least. I would expect a lot of more guys to be on artillery early out here. Oh,
Somebody
is
dropped
there?
a.
What was that? I saw a flying crow come out. New artillery? Where is
Yeah,
that? Oh, they've added one on White Elk. That's that's an interesting strat. I did not know that existed. Clearly, I haven't been playing my sieges since the new artillery comes out, and we get to see the flying crow in action. Um,
yeah.
looks like they're going far tab right for their push. They're gonna go 15 on 15 and just go for the A point. 1 DB lurking off on the small castle.
Oh wow! If
Um,
you hit M, you could see like the whole map. I didn't know that.
oh, can you? Ooh,
Yeah.
ooh.
You could actually see where the pushes are
Try.
going. It looks like they're gonna give up A for free right now.
Yeah, they're gonna
Th-
probably drop back and just defend C from the ground. It's normal.
Very smart decision though. You don't want to waste too many units up on A, and you know that you're gonna give it and such. So it's very smart. Hold the ground.
Yeah, you got
C is
your.
definitely defendable. It looks like there's a little push going to B as well,
Oh,
trying to cut off some units.
yeah, it looks like they're gonna pick the free units off on that. couple wolf boys. Might get a couple hero picks that they can play off of, but it looks
There's
like
one right there.
There is one. Yeah, those guys kind of got trapped up there with the short end of the stick. Yeah, most of those heroes are going to lose those wolf boys they're defending with for free, but the real big hold here is going to be C. If they can keep them off of C and drain the time and either full hold C or give them barely enough time to hit home while trading units well, they should be all good.
I agree. This is cool. I like this map that you could open up. I didn't know that.
Didn't know they had the M map. Can I draw on it? Oh, I can draw.
Oh, you can. Wow.
I can draw. So I mean, while we're sitting here waiting for the stuff, I believe they're gonna hold heavy off of the supply and then just rotate onto C as possible. The attackers are either gonna come through this lane here, or they're gonna push right here, do one of these twos, or possibly come this way. I didn't know I could draw, but that's really cool. I get the doodle. That's
you get to doodle.
Cool. But never know. We'll get to see.
It looks like the attacking team right now is trying to set up some arty, try to harass the team on X, or not on X, on C.
I have not seen their specialty of vassal longbowmen come into play. I'm still waiting to see what this is going to bring, but I'm excited. I think they're going to use the vassals to spam the supply. They're just going to try and pick the Shenji and flames out.
Definitely agree with that. Looks like a lot of people are heading back to the very back supply point, getting new units, fresh units, getting up on those walls, and probably going to start harassing with arty. Canadian, is it like rank attackers get 2 arty and defenders get 1, or is it all out?
In here, there is 0 artillery dropped.
Okay. No artillery.
No arty. You get your death balls on death ball with specialty. It's why specialties are so solid. And at least for this meta right here, I mean, if I was the attackers, I personally just yeet all my troops back and just go for a specialty dive. I mean, you have the time. Try and get the Shenjis picked out, flames picked out. Those are your main units you want to get out of that fight. That will turn that kind of tide of the battle out. Correct. I see bagpipes being brought.
I also see those are a good specialty. Buff up your attacks, your defenses as well. Could help the push eventually, I think. Could they get a nice push? I do see a lot of longbowmen though. See quite a bit of longbowmen.
See, attackers are trolling with some stuff.
It's like five units of longbowmen.
Yeah, have they brought them out yet? Have you brought out the longbow spam? Are they coming? Oh,
They're
here
coming.
comes all the longbows climbing up the tower. Thank you for the follow as well. Thank you for the support. Sig, I get it. You're coping. It's okay. Where habao, Sig? Where habao? You couldn't stand on the home point. But it's all right.
Oh no.
It looks like they're going to push out their tower up. They're done with climbing the walls. But it looks like we got vassals. Man, I don't know how I feel about the vassals. I mean, they can use the vassals to outpick the outriders too, right? The outrider spam on this map for a seed events is
a very
good hold. And thank you, Timmy, Coco, for the follow as well. And everyone else that's followed: Icy, Landy, Kaisa, Pipo, Ja, Zell. Thanks for the support.
It seems like they're going to be where were they trapping right there?
I think they won the tower down on that because it busted the tower off the top of that thing. They're going to put their vassals up there and shoot down.
Yeah, okay.
There it comes.
So it looks like the push is going to come down the stairs to C. They're going to set up all those vassal longbowmen up there and harass the C point and kill all the Javcavs
too. You have one DB kind of looking for a dive on the back line, but it looks like they're going to try and keep them heavy pushed into the supply area there.
Yeah, here comes the little push right now. Looks like the heroes are starting to step on the C point. See if they can start rotating their... see if they can get a rotation from the defender team.
It'll be a really good push if they can fully commit to it with the vassals in the back. It looks like one guy is DC'd.
That's unfortunate.
He won't be allowed back in the fight. The timer's gone on too far, I believe. So it looks like the attackers will be fighting 14v15.
Yep, it looks like that. They're still putting pressure on that C point. They're touching it. They're trying to get the heroes off of it right now. Camel's coming up on the C point right now, pushing the heroes off.
I've seen what they've done here. So They've baited them to come out of the supply into Treb range, and now they're going to use the Vassal Longbowmen to whittle everything away. That's why they're running the Axe Raiders and that right up front.
Yeah.
Yeah, so they're just trying to bleed out the unit count right now and just cause some bleed while keeping constant pressure on that
Oh, it
top
looks
left
like
side of
two
the
heroes are
city.
going to be diving the Vassal Longbowmen.
I
Looks
mean,
like a Maul and a DB are going to go harass the Longbowmen, and they're getting kills right now on the Longbowmen.
oh, that doesn't feel too good. That's not fun.
That was a good dive. Like, it was worth it to go dive for those Longbowmen. It killed pretty much like half of them. There's still quite a bit up there, but that
And
was a
the
good
DB
push. It
makes
looks
it
like
out scot-free, and the
the
defenders want to go offensive right now. They need to push heavy, though, otherwise that Treb is going to hurt, but that Treb might also hit friendly units at the top of the stairs.
oh,
Oh,
what a
that's
nice
a
trap
good
right
Treb.
there. It did hit friendlies, but it did hit some of the defenders. It looks like the attackers are going to start pushing down the stairs and maybe even possibly go for C.
Yeah, they got a lot of picks out of that. A lot of heroes just got picked for free right there, getting what I would call a little too hyper aggressive on that play.
Trying to push up the stairs. It kind of backfired on them. Right now, defenders are doing well. They're gaining bodies on there. They need to maybe brace those camels up on C. Oh, the attacker team is all over C right now.
Yeah, this looks like it's gonna go to C. A lot of Halb Sergeants though, but they're gonna throw the Cav across and see if they can get the cross charges out, and that's some big charges. That's a big wipe from the defenders.
It
And
looks
the
like they were
attackers
able
have
to.
reel.
Yep, that was a big wipe from the defender team. They pushed them off, and now they're looks like the attackers are falling back up to the walls to try to make sure heroes do not dive their longbowmen.
I mean, these longbows can get a lot of picks right now just on pre-existing Cav. Thank you, Pixie and Honor, for the follows once again. Thank you, thank you. But we'll have to see. Looks like the attackers completely got shut down. I mean, fighting a man down is not fun, but looks like the defenders did all right there. I mean, oh, they got flames and a lot of specialty right there. Those flames got to run off those stairs.
It looks like the defenders are actually pushing up on that wall now and starting to make some big pushes, trying to kill everybody up there.
That's a questionable tread for just heroes.
Yeah, might have wasted their trip right there, but it happens, you know.
Yeah.
But the defender team were able to push them off that wall, get all those Vassal Longbowmen. It was pretty insane, to be honest. Nice little push from the defender team.
I mean, the unit count's still pretty solid, 719 to 704. I wouldn't call the attackers out of it right now. It was a good play to try and pick a lot of their specialty. I think they got a lot of the Shenji and the specialty the defenders are running. Unless they actually swapped them out. Yeah, I'm seeing 6 out of 15 Shenjis left in that blob. Oh, no, there's still a full set of Shenjis they didn't manage to pick out. So we'll see what their push is now. It looks like they're gonna pull the full cav and go for it.
Go for X or go for C. It looks like they got camels, halberds. They got a lot of specialty right now, doing some big plays.
The only issue I see happening right now is if those camels come in big and just sit on that C point and hold it out long enough, could be a pain to get those units off just from the sheer amount of HP camels have. But we'll see. I mean, it's anyone's game at the moment. One bad death for attackers or defenders will take a snowball push all the way to home. And here it goes. Looks like the defenders are going to try and cut around the back as the attackers want to deathball that home point. Expect the Cav flood. You've got... Oh, you got to set a dagger or Katas lurking all the way around. Coming, if those Katas go in, this will be big. There's one pick for the attackers.
There's a Hussar charge.
We will see what happens here. It looks like the attackers are taking it a little slow. Those Katas still lurking way in the back. Treb's coming out onto the points.
It looks like the attackers are focusing heroes right now.
That's a 3-pick. We will see if they push off of that. Looks like the attackers' Coco's in the back just got dove, and here comes the collapse onto the point from all angles.
This is looking pretty rough for the defenders right now. The defenders could still get on the point with maybe a unit and stall for time. Looks like also there's a little push on the supply point. A couple heroes diving that supply point. If they could get that supply point or just have people not pull off of it, they will have C for free. It looks like that the attackers are going to get C.
If I was the defenders right now, I'd just give this and go for your home set and pray for the best. You bought a lot of time on that C point to hold. Your home defense isn't impossible, but they did just throw a lot of camels and a lot of cav at that point, and the attackers will not let up. The
Yeah.
chain darts and dual blades want the kills. They want to keep them picked and keep them low on the trade. Um,
Mm.
we will see. There's picks
Looks
coming
like
out from the defenders too.
Yeah, it looked like 3 heroes were trying to go up to home, kind of put that pressure on them right away, and the DBs were able to stop them right away, get those 3-man pick, I believe, and now they're kind of holding. Looks like the attacker team is now pushing from the supply, and they're trying to make some pushes, starting to go.
I'm seeing blue units starting to come out on the defenders. We'll see. They still got hussars.
They got dagger
Couple.
axe lancers, they got
They
camels,
still do have a set of Shenjis for the defenders. Those could come in very big, but the attackers look like we are bringing out the longbows, the double flames on our Shenji set. Actually, the triple longbow, which I mean, I approve of this. You know what? I'll give it to them. If they're going to sit here and longbow the home point, I mean, have fun trying to step up on it. They're just going to bleed out any units that sit on the point while the defenders try to get regrouped. Looks like it's going to be... Here comes the push.
Yeah, it looks like the attackers are trying to start touching home, just kind of making the defenders a little bit worried about the attack, basically,
Yeah, and
just
it
make them
looks...
freak out about home constantly.
You do have a set of hussars lurking on the left. It looks like it's being covered off. This could go
Oh, a little
really...
back.
Little back charge across the back. Doesn't get too far, but it does pick out the Shenjis. That is
Yeah.
unfortunate, but it looks like this is
Oh,
going to go for the attackers. Camels getting set on the point.
nice big charge right there. It looks like the attackers are all over this home point. I see a Maul and a short sword trying to get on the home point, trying to stop them from, from capping it, but it looks like they're just getting wiped out right now. Defenders are heavily outnumbered right now.
Looks like that will be GG's for game one. I mean, unless something big comes through, but they are all over that point.
Yeah, there's only one poleaxe by the home point. He's trying to find a way in to stop the cab, but I don't think he's gonna make it.
One
Yeah, he
short
was
sword
not.
gets on the point. They're just delaying the inevitable, unfortunately.
Yep.
They've got too many death timers, and I think that will be GG's of game one. Looks
Definitely
like
GG's.
The attackers take that pretty solidly, and I believe that was the EU1 team. I'm forgetting their name right now, but it will come to me.
It'll come to.
I want
Looks
to say
like
it's
EU1.
nice try, but
Yeah, I think the EU guys, EU1 definitely surprised with the Vassal Longbowman. I think that actually helped them quite a bit on that C push, just hammering the units. And then when they were able to make a push, it was really good. And let's not forget the attackers they lost a player.
no, it looks like he came back. It says 15 on 15, so it does look like he came back up and in. He managed to log back into the game, so they're good. But yeah, looks like they're just doing a little bit of the farming right now.
I mean, the heroes are just keep diving on the point, trying to stall as long as they can, trying to hold that point, see if any reinforcements can get up there.
I think their unit count's pretty blatantly done there.
Yeah, it's done, but the heroes are diving.
I mean, it's a good effort. I can't delay. If this was my T-War map, I'd love to see guys diving the point like this.
Absolutely.
So, there is a set of Outriders left.
I don't think he's gonna make it.
Nice.
And it looks like the attackers win that first round.
That was a good fight. Let's look at the post battle here. Ooh.
Cowboy, what do you have to say about the attackers? What do you think they were able to, what was their biggest play in that match?
The trade on C. The trade on C was the 100% the biggest trade advantage. Even in the post battle, that trade they just took so much for their trade there. Looks like you've got that one poleaxe putting up 8 kills and 19 assists, 140 unit kills coming out from their top player, 2-0 and 18. I believe that is, let me make sure I'm chatting about the right teams here. Just so I make sure I get this right. I believe that's nice.
Where do you see the teams?
Uh, I think CB messaged them to me. I want to
Oh,
say nice try was the E1 boys.